During the 1990s, following the release of Ghostbusters II, Dan Aykroyd wrote a script for a third film tentatively titled Ghostbusters III, Hellbent. The concept had the characters transported to an alternate universe version of Manhattan called Manhelton, where the people and places are hellish versions of Earth, with the Ghostbusters meeting and confronting the devil. At the time, Aykroyd stated that the studio was interested, though the principal actors, especially Bill Murray, were not. It featured a new, younger group of Ghostbusters, while Ray, Egon, and Winston struggle to keep the business going, as Peter's relationship with Dana becomes more serious. Much of this concept was recycled years later, for Ghostbusters, the video game in 2009. By 2004, idea of a sequel was revisited by the studio, though Bill Murray again expressed his disinterest in the project, stating that he dislikes sequels. The following year, Ramis confirmed plans to introduce Ben Stiller into the principal cast. By 2009, however, development of the project had stalled. By January 2010, Reitman confirmed that he would be directing the film. In March, Bill Murray discussed development of the film, and his intentions to reprise his role. A release was scheduled for Christmas 2012. In the October issue of Vanity Fair, Aykroyd commented on the screenplay, stating that he was particularly impressed with how Bill Murray's character had been written, and the blending of the new team with the original team. By August 2011, Aykroyd stated that the plan was for filming to begin later that year, with the story of the mantle being assumed by the younger generation. Later, when Murray decided to pass on reprising the starring role of Peter Venkman, Aykroyd announced the possibility that another actor might replace him. Aykroyd also mentioned that he wanted Moranis to return as Louis Tully. By February 2012, the film was placed on hold as the production team re-evaluated the project. Without Murray, the studio searched for replacement actors and considered featuring his character as a CGI-rendered ghost. In June, Murray again acknowledged that all involved were attempting to develop the third film once more before dropping out of the film the following month. In July, Aykroyd confirmed that the film was back in development. Aykroyd said of the script that it's got to be perfect. That's the whole thing. There's no point in doing it unless it's perfect. So that's what we're up to now. By September 2012, Reitman announced the developments of a remake. In May 2013, Aykroyd discussed plot points including real-life experiments being done by college students at Columbia University being source for inspiration. The plot would revolve around research being done by the university, which would bring about threats from other dimensions with a new team of Ghostbusters forming to save Earth's plane of existence from supernatural threats. The script reportedly wrote Murray's character in, with hopes that the actor would decide to join the production. After the death of Harold Ramis on February 24, 2014, Sony Pictures stated that Ramis would appear in the film through use of a cameo. With the script needing to be reworked following Ramis' passing, the project was delayed once again. By March 2015, it was confirmed that Reitman would not be directing the third film, but would remain as producer with plans to begin principal photography by early 2015. Sigourney Weaver later revealed that her character's son will feature as a member of the team. Again, the project delayed as the studio searched for a new director. A new film connected to the original two films, tentatively titled Ghostbusters III, was revealed in January 2019. Jason Reitman, son of original director Ivan Reitman, was announced to direct from a script he co-wrote with Gil Kenan, while Yvonne Reitman will serve as a producer. According to The Hollywood Reporter's Boris Kit, the film will feature teenagers, 2 boys and 2 girls, as the new recruits for the titular team. The film was scheduled to be released on July 10, 2020, but was delayed to March 5, 2021, due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Principal photography began in July 2019 in Calgary and ended in October of that same year. Director Jason Reitman has stated the film will ignore the events of 2016's Ghostbusters reboot directed by Paul Feig. Later, in February 2019, Reitman stated on a podcast that this film will hand the movie back to the fans. Reitman clarified that he did not mean to snub the 2016 film, and that he had nothing but admiration for Feig. Feig himself stated that Reitman had been a supporter of his film, and that he can't wait to see his take on the Ghostbusters universe. Reitman later explained the origins of his film, that the idea of a young teenage girl wanting to be a Ghostbuster had come to him, and with positive reaction from Feig's film, proved out that the idea that anyone could be a Ghostbuster would work. Reitman continued that the Ghostbusters franchise could readily expand on this idea with all types of people becoming Ghostbusters, personally thanking Feig for making this possible. Aykroyd, of Reitman's script, stated, "Jason Reitman wrote a beautiful, heartfelt script that takes the real DNA from the first 2 movies and transfers that directly to the third, the next generation. It hands the legacy off to a new generation of stars, and players, and actors, and characters." Bill Murray, also confirmed to be returning to reprise Peter Venkman, said of the script, "The script is good. It's got lots of emotion in it. It's got lots of family in it.